Hello viewers, today I'm going to take the Surron out. It's a hot summer's day today and I'm going to take it along the mountain roads and through some forest areas, and that'll eventually come out into an opening which leads onto a dam. So that's the plan today. So let's see how we go. Battery range should be excellent on the Surron with the big battery, and also being a hot summer's day you do get better range out of it. Okay, so with that in mind, let's go. You notice the roads here today are excellent. There's no cars and it's quite straight all the way. We come across a few little houses like this one in front from time to time, but generally speaking these sort of forest roads are really clear. They're absolutely excellent. A few days ago I just did chain maintenance on the Surron and just tightened the chain. Because of the high torque on this bike, it often gets loose quite quickly, so tightened it up and gave it a nice lube, and it's beautiful now. Handling is really nice. I also did a little bit of suspension adjustment on the preload, and that's also made a great difference for today as well. Going around these bends, it's fantastic. Just coming around this nice bend here. I was surprised actually about the tyres on here, the off-road tyres, but the grip really is good on these tyres. And I've got to be careful on some of these roads. They're a little bit mossy. There is green moss because they're always under the shade of the trees, but yeah, I don't seem to have any issues. They're not sliding around or anything like that, so very happy with that. Yeah, we're just coming up to the peak of this mountain here, this hill. We're coming up to about 450 metres or something like that, 460 metres, so we're just about to crest the hill here. We're just heading downhill now all the way, so barely using any power at all actually, it's just rolling down. I guess it's probably at least 5 kilometres down the side of this mountain. You can see on the telemetry data basically, but it's good. You're only just feathering the throttle, and yeah, it's basically hardly any power, so it's great. So this is a sort of road where you get fantastic range out of. Just around this bend here it starts to open up a bit. We can see sort of a valley, and I think there's houses down the bottom there. So we're basically nearly out of the forest road now, and it opens way up. Yeah, you can see the houses down there on the left hand side, and as you can see the weather too, it's a very nice day today as well, so still quite cool running along here on the edge of the forest line, but we're nearly out of it. Beautiful long straight here. The Surron, it's really great along here. Not going that quick, but yeah, it's quite pleasant along here, nice and wide, and a good fresh air, and the Surron's going really well. These trees here on the left hand side, they're cherry blossom trees, but they finish blooming in April, so. So it's opening up really nicely, this beautiful valley down here. This is called the Eye Valley, and just down the bottom we can't quite see it, but it's called the Eye River. Actually I might just take the Surron over it. There's a bridge up here. I'll turn right and we can go over the Eye River and then run parallel with a train track. and that'll take us over that mountain that you can see in the distance there, and that's basically where the dam is, on the other side of that mountain. So that's the plan. So we'll just turn up here shortly. Here we go, across the bridge. Beautiful water across there, crystal clear water. We'll turn left just around here and just cross the railway track. And yeah, we'll just follow this road along a little bit further. So we'll just head back over another bridge, and that takes us back over the river, and then that'll lead us on to the road that we zigzag around to get to the dam road. You can see all the little Japanese houses here everywhere. Most of them are farming houses actually, but it's pretty typical of the Japanese countryside. And in the country area, all the roads are like this, fairly wide, no people, no cars, asphalt everywhere. So it doesn't matter what sort of bike you have. It can be like a Surron, like this EV bike, or a full sports bike, but basically you've got the roads to yourself, and they're beautiful roads. They're well sealed, there's no potholes. It's fantastic. More cherry blossom trees up here on the right hand side. All of these trees along there on the right are cherry blossom, but again they're way past the bloom time. Yeah, so it's a good straight road along here. You're just coming up here now is a small village in the mountains. Yeah, of course the road's just a single lane road, but it's fine. And it's on the right hand side, left hand side, sorry, there's the river. And yeah, it's just meanders through these little houses, and you can see those power wires in the distance on the mountain. They're coming from the dam. There is a hydroelectricity water catchment area, and so those power wires are an indication of we're approaching the lower part of the dam area, so not very long to go now. Well, I'm just gonna stop under this shady tree here and just have a rest. I want to just check the battery range, what's left. Probably not far to go to the dam now. Another, I don't know, 10 kilometers, I guess, or so. But yeah, this is the time just to have a bit of a break, and we'll see you again in a minute. Thank you. Just leaving the rest place now. Surprisingly, I checked the battery. From my house to here, I've only used 3% of the battery, so I still have 97% battery remaining. Absolutely amazing, so very happy with that. Okay, let's continue the journey, and we'll head to the dam. So here we're just going across the big long straight here and over a great bridge that's across the river. This area is called Sakuma, and the dam is called Sakuma Dam. So this is on the downward side of the dam, this river. And as you can see, we can see a lot of stones there on the left hand side. So the water is quite low. We haven't had a lot of rains, so normally that would be underwater, all of those rocks. So it's quite hot. Anyhow, just up here on our left hand side, we're just going to make a turn, and that puts us right onto the start of the road that takes us directly to the dam. So the road here cuts right through a mountain, and we're going to go through a very scary tunnel here. It looks like something out of an attraction at Disney, but it's actually a tunnel that's just been literally carved into the mountain. And yeah, so it's quite wet and moist and damp inside. The temperature's probably only 25 degrees, so it's a huge temperature difference between inside and out. I think actually my camera lens is probably fogging up, so yeah. And anyhow, so this is probably about, I don't know, 2 kilometres left before we reach the main end of the dam. But as you can see here, there's lots of little tunnels carved through the mountain as we approach the dam area, and you can see all the water and moisture everywhere. So yeah, I'm glad I'm on the Surron today and not one of my bigger bikes. So we've arrived here. This is the main dam area. It all looks like there's a couple of bikes there, 3 bikes there on the left hand side, and then this heads up to a little area where we can stop the Surron and then sort of get an overview of the dam from up there. But yeah, there's lots of these types of dams everywhere in Japan in the middle of the country area, and they all generate hydroelectricity. Yeah, so we'll go for a little walk around the Surron once we get up here, and yeah, we'll go from there. So we'll just pull in up here. Well, here we are, we're at the dam, we've arrived. So there's some nice places to sit down, have a bit of a rest. I'll get the camera out and we'll have a little bit of a walk around as well. Okay, so we'll see you again in a minute. Okay, thanks for watching up to now. See you later. So here's a view of the dam from here. Water's very green today. It's because it's been heavy rain and you get a lot of lime mixed in from the mountain rocks. Mountains are very tall here too, way up there. Okay, let's go. We had a good rest here at the dam. We'll just head back down the road and through the scary tunnel. But like earlier on, it's all downhill now. So I think the dam was about, I don't know, 280 metres or something like that. So here we're just heading down the road we came up on, past these 2 dam monitoring buildings here on the right hand side, and looks like there's a bike here. And then yeah, we'll just go a little bit further down, but you get a good view here from here. You can see how the mountains, it opens way up. It's a beautiful area around here, especially on the EV. It's fantastic. So we're just about to cross this big beautiful bridge that we saw earlier. I'm just actually on the very left hand side of it. I'm just trying to find a place to pull over, but I think I'm going to stop right on the top of the main bridge up there and just stick to the left hand side, and we can finish the video from up the top overlooking the river. Well viewers, I thought I might just stop here on the top of this bridge and look at the view from up here. And we're finished today for the ride to the dam on the Surron, through the mountains and through the forest roads. Temperature out here is about 32 degrees at the moment, but inside the forests it's probably 25, I guess. It felt actually quite cold But it's a fantastic day, and I'm glad you could enjoy the video today. And thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you again next time. Bye for now. Thank you.